Don't be scared, I'm back at the dead-end job. I'm gonna do the other side, but this time I have help. Look at that, Doofy. Yeah, you gonna help, buddy? Well, I know you're gonna help.
I made it all the way to Missouri and I'm scared right now.
Yeah, I would say it's gonna be all right, but you never know. We are on a train track. It's the end of the line, and I think we have just enough trimmer string to give this a whack. And first things first, we're gonna have to cut out these weed trees here and then just go to town with the weed eater. And maybe we can trade off so it won't be so tiring on just one person. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah? You're looking at it like, wait a second now. Are we really gonna get down in there? Yeah. Uh-oh.
What's down there?
What is that?
It's barrier fabric for the rock, I guess. I thought it was trash, like somebody's shirt or something. You see something?
Yeah, we're gonna have to pick up a few things, but that's part of it. We'll clean up the whole area. All right, here we go. Now there's a few things in this video that you do not want to miss, so keep an eye out for Doofy, the wonder dog. He is such a good boy. He didn't try and run away at all. He stays close right next to us, even while we're trimming. He's not scared of the noise, and he likes to go down in the ditch and hang out in the tall grass, but he also helps us. He sees us grabbing these piles of limbs and dragging them off, and he grabs some on his own and carries them too. Sometimes he makes it all the way to the pile. Other times he just takes them about halfway, sits down and starts chewing on them. It's cool. Now, Kevin and I take turns with the trimmer and with the lopping of all the shrubs and wild stuff that's growing up. And while Kevin is out in the weeds, he finds a turtle. And this turtle's pretty old, and we want to keep it away from Doofy and safe from everybody else, so you can watch and see where Kevin places it. Also, there's a couple big dogs that show up, and Doofy, he's not fazed in the least. He just plays it cool. What a good boy. So the story with this job is that I take care of a couple weekly customers in that neighborhood that's back and to the left of here. And one day, one of them came out and asked me how much I would charge to come up here and clean out about 15 feet of this, because he's been walking his dog up and through here for years. Somebody's been taking care of it, but they disappeared and it hadn't been cut for a year, and now him and his dog feel like it's too tall. His little dog doesn't like to go through the tall grass. And I said, don't worry, I'm not going to charge you, man. I can go up and hit that on the way out. So I parked and I went ahead and started taking care of it, and it was going pretty fast. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and get my camera out. And so I filmed me and I cleaned out that whole left side. I didn't do anything on this section. And I made a nice area for him and his dog and whoever else to go through there. And then as a couple weeks went by, I kept looking over at the other side going, man, that's ugly. I need to get back to that, right? That's the lawn freak in me, okay? And so when Kevin called and said, hey, man, what are you doing? And I returned the call and I said, oh, I just got done with the lawn. What's happening? He said, I'm getting ready to drive through St. Louis in about an hour, and I wanted to see if I could run into you. I said, no problem, man. I'm out cutting grass, right? He's like, cool, I'll come cut some yards with you. And I'm like, well, they're all real nice ones, but I do know a freaky one that we can go tackle together. He's like, I'm down. So that's what you're about to see. Kevin and I clean out this other side, and now they have plenty of room for the dog park. Now, if you enjoy Kevin and Doofy and want to see more of them, they can be found on 2 channels, the Lawn Care Juggernaut or the Boring channel. Those are both his. Then if you want to support the family even more, check out Cabin on the Hill. Keep an eye out for the freaky scenes. Here we go.
Hey, that's not yours. Big old box turtle, man. I don't have a pin to mark him or anything, or else I would. He's got some stuff chipping off of him. He definitely looks older. What do you guys think of that? I'm gonna put him on the other side of the fence so Doofy can't get him. So he'd probably want to play with it. Now I just gotta keep an eye on Doofy and make sure he stays away.
You're okay, huh, boy? You ain't gonna mess with him. He loves tall grass.
All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and start trimming some stuff for a minute, and Greg's gonna take over on weed eating.
Getting there.
It's close. Good boy.
He said, that's good there.
Wouldn't you know it? Ran out right at the end. Happens every time. That's why. Keep some extra in your cargo pants. Whatever.
Every time I wish I was a sled, this is not one of them. Thank you, Henry.
No problem.
Thank you.
They were kind of just pulling her along. I love having a trained dog. He just sat there doing his thing.
I think we did it. Oh man. You know, we have a mountain of stuff there. A mountain.
That's a lot of stuff. Just take a look at that.
Whew. It is taller than my trimmer. The finished product. And I couldn't have done it without the help of Kevin and Doofy. And Kevin calls me and says, hey, what's up? I'm heading through St. Louis. Where are you at? What are you doing? I said, you won't believe what I'm doing. Told him where I was at. And he show up and we're at a train track. Have you ever done anything like this?
No, I never worked on railroads.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
Working on the railroad.
Yeah, that's real cool.
Only freaky stuff like this happens around my area.
It was crazy overgrown on the other side. And I mean, it's a cool and unique project. I like doing unique projects.
Well, thank you for helping out. I know you didn't expect to like show up and go to work, but
I'm ready to do another one.
he's a natural at it. Yeah, he's ready to go. I'm
So let's go
done.
knock out another one.
So I have to drag all this off, and that's going to be a project in itself. Now, if you don't know who Kevin is, the lawn care Juggernaut, you're missing out, but I'm pretty sure most of you do know. And I've been talking to Kevin for 10 years online. Back when I had my old channel and hardly anybody was interacting with me, I had Kevin and Rachel. Rachel reached out first.
Yeah.
Got a flyer from me.
Yeah, people think I'm techie. I didn't even know how to send an email, so I had my wife send an email. And I was just starting my business at the time. Greg offered one of his flyer templates for free. And you know, that's the flyer that helped me start my business. So it's been really amazing. Greg's always been an awesome guy. I reached out to him about the time I started my channel, said, hey, I'm starting. And he's like, oh, that's awesome, man. Go try this video. Before I knew it, I'm off doing crazy stuff.
Yeah.
It's been a wild adventure.
Yeah, and now I'm making videos here and there, and it's all like come full circle, and he's inspiring so many people that it just keeps going. It's like the circle of lawn care life on YouTube.
Yeah, that's cool. It all started with this guy. I wouldn't be doing it today if I hadn't have fell into it. And you know, when I was looking to start a lawn business, it was Greg's videos that helped me start, and it's the only reason I probably made it through my first or second year. So, you know, huge thank you. I would have never got to the point in business that I could even afford to go help people for free.
And all I was trying to do was just tell what I knew and help people out.
Yeah.
And that's what you started doing on YouTube, just helping people out, showing as you go, and letting them know what you know. And look how it's going, you know?
Yeah, he was incredibly vulnerable and transparent, and showed who he really was. And I always like that, finding people that are really, really authentic, put themselves out there. And yeah, man, I can't thank you enough. I mean, Greg's changed my life.
Hey, we're friends, okay? I don't know if the lighting's real good right there, but it doesn't matter. I can't see anything except I know that this guy right here is my friend and he's a good guy. So if you watch his stuff or just like to support somebody good, you're looking at the right person right here. And we got one more person. He's not a people, he's a puppy. What do you think, Doofy? He's kind of busy. Don't be scared. Look at that. Another fine job. I even had help. Oh. Doofy is the best helper ever. Might even be better than Kevin. Look
Look at this guy. Look at him. Oh my God, we're in a waller on the train tracks. Now you know what we have to do, buddy? What? You know what we have to do? We have to take all this stuff away. Oh no. We gotta take it all away. Oh, you're out of here on that one, huh?
Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, the best way to support me and motivate me is to hit like, subscribe, or leave a comment. Any one of those will do, because when I say don't be scared, I'm talking to myself. I really do not make that many videos, but I'm trying to change that.